We're off at last. And with that, good luck with the rest.
You're being awful casual about this. Do you even want to be here?
Of course. This is your time to shine, Princess. And I intend to see you through it as best I can.
Well, we don't plan on slacking off either. Let's get this done, Adel. What is it, Hugel? You seem restless. Maybe we should check around, just in case. Chew on this! Out of the way, sluggard! Fire! Chew on this! Fire!
How'd you like this?
Chew on this! Eat it, you bill-sucking wretches!
Fire!
Turn them to blossom! Fire!
Can't fire that yet. This'll clinch it!
Wonder what it'll be like to have a shield brother. Hard for me to imagine, really.
You have been going solo during expeditions for a while now, Princess. Still, having someone there to watch your back is a good thing. Even when it's only in spirit.
Sounds pretty convincing coming from you, Ophelia. Well, I'll see if I hate it or not after the rite. as well as whether you're up to the role, Adel.
What's up, Princess? You're looking a little sulky. Something on your mind for once?
You say that like I've got air between my ears. None of this sits right with me is all. Feels like every last part of it's playing right into Grimson's master plan. Bet we can make landfall on that island! Take this right. He just set it up without a word in advance, and off we went.
Oh, Princess. You're just at that rebellious age. Come to think of it, my little sis went through something similar. The memories.
Shut your trap! One more word of this, and I'll be seeing red.
All right, let's disembark.
This should be the exact opposite side of the island from where the enemy ship was anchored.
Using a rowboat to go ashore, huh? Good choice. This way it'll be harder for the enemy to find you. Perfect for a bit of recon.
There's also the reefs to worry about. Cassandras may not be able to safely make it all the way to the coast here.
Before you leave, let me go over the right just one last time. In the innermost reaches of Lecto Island lies a sizable cave. Seek out the stone monument deep within, then touch it while wearing the rune bangle. Once that's done, come back here and report whatever went down to me. I know what you mean. You'll just have to find out on your own, though. Oh, mighty Har, Lord of Walhalla! He who gathers the souls of the valorous to his side, Karja Balta and Adel Kristen stand before you today. Under your watchful eye, these two hereby undergo the rite of Shield Brotherhood. Good luck, you two. Now get out there and do us proud.
All set. Doesn't seem like there are any Grieger on this side of the coast. Agreed. We still don't know how many of them landed here. We do know the place is lousy with monsters, though. Let's tread carefully.
Should be a good spot to rest. something's there. Too slow! There!
Switch!
Switch! Here goes! Too slow! Too slow! Too slow! Time to strike back!
Shatter!
To this! How's that? There! Switch! Too slow! There! There!
Switch!
Switch! There!
Switch!
Switch! Too slow! Too slow! There! Too slow! Time they got what's coming to them!
How's this? Eat this!
A rare find!
Cave entrance. Cavern of the Right, huh? No doubt about it. This is the place. Something's coming! Wait, is that? How would I know? I called him Easy, I think. What's wrong with him? He's acting strange. Huh, I know that. What was that about? He just dashed into the cavern. No matter what, the trial continues. Even so, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Let's catch our breath. We're surrounded! Take a chance!
Can't catch me!
How's that? No chance! Too slow! Too slow!
Damn it!
Too easy!
Fast, Saddle! Trap serious business. He's made to kill, no question.
Looks valuable. Switch! There! There!
Switch!
I knew you could do it, Contra! Switch!
Thorn walls, huh? A little fire should save us the trouble. They're all yours, Saddle.
Too slow! Too slow! Too slow!
Switch!
Switch! Climb off! Too easy!
Catch me!
Too slow! No chance! Too slow! There! Kick again! Fire in the hole! There! There! How's that? Switch! Yeah. Too slow! Yeah. How's that?
Switch!
Switch! Yeah. There! Too slow! Too slow!
Beat me! Switch!
Switch! Hut. Hut.
There's water underfoot. Looks like it's my turn.
There! There! Too slow!
Switch!
Switch! Hut. There! Yeah! Yeah! There! No chance! How's that? How's that? Looks valuable. Hut! Yeah! Hut! Yeah! Hut!
Switch! Freeze! Mana, I'm on!
Switch! Kick again! Too slow! Yeah! How's that? Climb off! Too slow! Too slow! Looks valuable. Yeah! Hut!
Switch! Frost over! Yeah! Hup! Yeah! Freeze solid!
Switch!
Good God. This room's a real crap bag. Well,
Yeah!
you're up, Battle.
How's that? There! Looks valuable. Hut. No chance! How's that? Climb off! There! I did it! There! Switch!
to brush up on new and improved. New and improved.
Now it can really shine.
New and improved. I see. So the stone monument we were supposed to find is actually a rune stone. Aye. It's a saga. Long ago, after the dire winter drove the Normans out of their homes, they set out on ships and spread across the region. Wherever they went, they left their deeds and history behind in the form of sagas carved into these monuments. Adel, put on the bangle you were given and touch the stone. This saga, it was like its words went straight into our minds. How strange. I guess it's because we're both mana users? Runestones are put up in spots where something noteworthy happened. If there is a continuation to this, it's probably not here. Anyway, the rite isn't done until we report back. So let's hurry up and... Huh?
That monster!
He crushed the wall? What a powerhouse! Careful! Something about him is different now!
Crumble!
Shatter!
To bits! How's that? How's that? Crumble! How's this? How's that? How's that? Nice drop! Shatter! To bits!
Shaker!
Kick again! How's that? How's this? How's this?
Just one last push. Let's do it, Adel.
Right!
Look out! He can still fight!
Should be a good spot to rest.
Oh? It's you! I never expected this island would have a repeat visitor. Now, there'll be time enough for questions. Go ahead, take a seat. I can't offer much, but how would you like some fresh goat's milk porridge? You forgot you'd ever come here upon returning to the real world, didn't you? Though this island does truly exist, you'll not find it on any earthly map. A dream? A dream. I suppose that's one way of looking at it, yes. Others have unconsciously paid this island a visit just as you have. However, you are the first to be aware of your doing so. When I speak with you, I feel as though I can begin to remember my purpose. Wasn't expecting a response like that. You're an amusing young lad. As I mentioned last time, I've forgotten just about everything. My own name, what it is I'm waiting here for. But even so, I'm certain that fragments of my life lie scattered across this island. Whenever you find yourself here, could I trouble you to help me search for them? Oh, is that right? Well, I'm glad to have an expert on the case. That said, it seems your time on this island is limited. If you happen to find anything, please, let me know. For the moment, though, my work in the fields is catching up with me. I fear that a brief nap is in order.
Should be a good spot to rest. How's that? How's that? How's that? Think again! How's that? How's that? How's that? Looks valuable. Think again! How's that? No chance! treasure chest! It's valuable! How's that? Climb off! Climb off! Yeah. Hut. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Hut.
An underground room with locked chests, you say? Now that you mention it, I do vaguely remember a place like that. Oh, but I can't recall for the life of me what I put in those chests, or where I left the keys to them. Is that so? Seeing you so fired up, I can feel my memories start to stir. Seems our time is up for now. And all, I do hope to see you again. Where am I? What wall?
What in hell is going on? Is your friend human, or a Grieger, or what? So you don't remember fighting us at all?
Last thing I clearly remember is the night Karnak was attacked. Right up till I encountered them. I was at the Rooseveri Inn when the attack went down. As soon as I noticed, I rushed outside. I went to look for Adel, only to run into that Yurith lady instead. Kicked the crap out of her underlings, but they just kept coming back for more. Eventually, I got worn down and jumped by a whole pack of them at once.
You shall make for a fine puppet.
Damn you!
Oh yes, you're far stronger than any of those pathetic townsfolk I turned. Evie. That shall be your new name. You should feel honored.
Wait a minute. If what Yurth said is true...
Yeah. She turned all the citizens of Karnak into Grieger too. And there's a good chance they've all been put to work in their army, just like I was.
Huh. That'd explain why we couldn't find a trace of the townsfolk. The power to turn people into Grieger.
Yeah, but you were able to turn me back with your own weird power. So you should be able to turn all the townsfolk back too, yeah?
Right. That power. When you used it, I could feel the mana through our cuffs. Since when were you able to even do something like that?
Well, whatever it was that happened, you saved me. It felt like having a light suddenly pop up ahead after wandering through the dark for ages. I just hope we manage to find Dr. Flare and the others too.
My oh my! What a surprise this is! Sure enough, humans are utterly fascinating. Yes, fascinating indeed.
A Grieger?
Would that Yurth tried a little harder to make nice with you. My name is Logger Valkios, and as you've noted, I am a Grieger. Allow me to offer my thanks for that most entertaining spectacle you showed me.
Entertaining? You screwing with us?
After hearing that Evie had absconded, I gave pursuit out of mild curiosity. It really is quite a feat that you were able to resist Yurth's spell, even if inadvertently. The humans who are capable of that are few and far between, you know.
Gee, thanks.
But when I got here, oh, did that red-headed mono-wielder steal the show. I couldn't have dreamed that he'd managed to turn our converted Grieger back into humans. Me? Oh no, I'm a purebred Grieger. In fact, most Grieger are like me, I'll have you know.
That power that fixed Doki doesn't look too hard to get a handle on. So how's about I use it to see if you're telling the truth?
Oh my, how very frightening. But, unlike Yurth, I don't think so little of humans that I'll risk a fight I may lose. As such, I've no intention of indulging you here and now.
What?
Consider that stone monument over there. You see, I simply adore the stories spun by the threads of human lives. And now, I find myself deeply invested in the saga that you, Adel and Karja, will weave. To kill you right at its beginning would only deprive me of valuable reading material.
Wow, aren't you full of yourself?
That's probably part of it, but also, I think he's actually serious.
As proof of my friendly intent, how about I share some information with you? The reason Yurth attacked Karnak was to search for someone who makes for a suitable vessel.
Vessel?
Alas, no. And so, Yurth went and transformed every denizen unfit for the role into a Grieger. They've since been added to our flotillas to aid in our search for said vessel. And we'll be deploying those flotillas to every corner of Obelia Gulf.
What? The whole Gulf?
Quite so. If you intend to rescue the townsfolk, you're obligated to chase us down. I actually sympathize with you there. Yurth truly is terrible, isn't she? And yet, what's a good story without a solid conflict to kick it off? Please do your best to add in some twists and turns I won't be expecting. And with that, I take my leave. Until we meet again.
Hold it, you! He disappeared? Damn it. I just know he's gonna be more of a pain to deal with than Yurth.
Either way, we definitely gotta let the Balta Sea Force know about this. We should head back to your island ASAP, yeah?
Good point. We're pretty much done with the rite anyway. Adel, let's head back to the Sandras for now and report to Philia.
All right then. That proves you saw everything the runestone had to tell. I did hear from the Jarl that they could trigger visions of what they're about. But wow, you two actually experienced it.
Yeah.
In any event, good job, you two. It was a little unorthodox, but with this, you've completed the rite without incident.
No, there were plenty of incidents.
Philia, was it? I'm sure this rite or whatever is important, but,
Shouldn't we hurry up and head back already? We need to report everything that happened.
True. We've got a lot to mull over now. The situation's even more dire than we realized. Sorry there's no time for you to rest, but let's shake a leg and depart.
all right. I'll help out too.
And so, we welcome our new brother to our ranks. Adol the Red, step forward. Adol the Red, huh? That nickname's pretty on the nose.
Well, if that's the style we're going for these days, then I guess you'd be Horik the Unfaithful.
Come on now, Granny. Now there's a straightforward nickname. I'm sure even I'll be able to remember that one.
At any rate, the real work starts here, Adol the Red.
Aye. Since the rite is over, you're one of our fellow brethren now.
Give it your all.
Right then, that takes care of that. Today's main topic is the info Adol the Red brought back for us.
Hey, hold on! The deal was that if Karnak's attacked, the Balta Sea Force is supposed to protect it! And what world is rescuing the people who live there not a part of that?
And just how are we supposed to find them? They could be spread across the entire Gulf by now.
Rather than blindly searching for those who've gone missing, we ought to fortify our position and assess the enemy. I believe that to be our best option given the current situation.
Hold on just a second. I agree that protecting Balta Island is important, yes. But I'm sure there's some information we can only find by getting out there and searching. Our goal wouldn't be to defeat the enemy, but to quickly skirmish with them, gather intel, and then retreat.
So a recon of what they can do, then. I do like that idea better. In that case, any volunteers for Philia's idea?
I'll do it.
Now hold on a second here.
We need both of the peerless pair here on the island to beef up our defenses.
That is true. We don't know when or how the enemy will attack.
Aye, good point. Azure Eye Karja, Adol the Red. No one fits the bill better than these two. In fact, Adol's already proven his ability to bring back info, and that's something we hold in high regard. Wouldn't you say, brothers and sisters?
Are you sure it's okay to send them? This is a dangerous role.
I'm sending them because it's dangerous. They're both mana users, green as they may be.
Crimson?
Sounds like there's no objections then. All right, Karja. Adol. As of this moment, I conscript the two of you and the Sandras into the Balta Sea Force as our fly-in squadron. Your mission is to travel throughout Obelia Gulf and gather info on the Grieger. Engage them in skirmishes if you must, but your #1 priority is bringing back intel. You can do that, right?
We will do it. Right, Adel?
Adel.
Oh?
You're a real glutton for punishment, you know that, kid? Alright, fine. Just make sure you understand what comes first and foremost. You're Karja's shield brother now. You go and get your priorities mixed up, and I'll kill you myself. Right then. After this, all other members of the Balta Sea Force assemble in the port. With that, today's thing is adjourned. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for your time.
Here you are, everyone.
Oh man, this looks great!
Miss Karja, Adel, congratulations on completing the rite.
Thanks, Easer. Never could have imagined I'd get my first shield brother quite like this, though. Nah, save it. I ain't even mad anymore. Anyhow, let's watch each other's backs, brother.
Out of curiosity, which one of you is older? You're 17, right, Adel?
I'm 17 too. Why does it matter, though?
Well, now that you two are siblings, I was wondering who's the big one and who's the little one.
I've been in the Balta Sea Force for a while, whereas Adel's a newcomer. So that makes me the big sister and Adel the little brother. There, glad that's settled. Don't give me that. Were you even paying attention? You know, we still haven't settled our score yet. Let's figure out which of us is stronger once and for all.
Miss Karja, please don't. The title of Shield Brethren is meant to denote a strong bond of unity between two people on the battlefield. Both members are equals, with neither being above the other.
Oh, I think I get it.
More importantly, shouldn't you be deciding your next steps now?
Fine, fine.
By the way, I'll be helping out aboard the Sandras. I might not be much help against the Grieger, but I'm sure I can still put these muscles to good use for you. Looking forward to working with you two.
I've seen firsthand just how strong you are.
I've also received permission from the Jarl to accompany you. I have some knowledge of marine navigation, and I can help out with various chores on board.
Oh? I'm surprised Grimson gave you leave.
I'm sure he's just worried about his daughter's well-being, yeah?
Knowing him? Not a chance. He's probably only sending Easer along to keep me in line.
I can't comment on that.
Anyway, that makes a crew of 4 hands for the Sandras so far. Ah, you're coming too, Hugel? Make that 4 hands and 1 wing.
Even with the extra wing, we're still pretty short of a full crew.
True. We need to find more people to help out.
Wait! Don't forget about me!
You?
I begged and pleaded with him until he agreed to let me come. As the stand-in for Karnak's mayor, I'm coming with you to help rescue the townsfolk.
Stand-in? I thought you didn't see eye to eye with your old man.
Hearing what Adel said at the thing got me thinking. Well, wondering more like about what I can do to help.
You do understand that we'll only be saving people as the situation allows, right? We can't afford to go out of our way for them.
I get that. But I know that as long as we're out there, there'll be chances to find them. If Adel's going, then I can't just sit here doing nothing. After all, I'm the mayor... member of the local militia.
Well, it's better than no one. Adel, let's get some rest. We depart tomorrow morning. Everyone, get your things together, and we'll see you on the Sandras.